Hey Brenda, Viola here. How you doing? I wanted to quickly run through your website here, go over a couple of your competitors, and then just talk about a couple of things I could possibly help you with. All right, so for starters, I love how bright your site is. I love that you have a clickable call to action here because 99% of the people that land on your site will be using their mobile phone. So it's imperative that it's easy for them to be able to reach out to someone. Okay, let's see. Photo gallery, about us. Okay, few links. And that's it. All right. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content specifically on the home page. And that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers. So they're crawling the site because they're trying to figure out exactly what areas you serve and what services you offer. So, for example, if you had on here a bunch of time or as soon as you land here, we understand it's a beauty school, but if it said the number one Snellville Beauty School or the number one Lawrenceville or Atlanta's beauty school, then Google's going to be willing to put you higher up in the search results for when someone is looking for that. Also, you'll be able to outrank some of your competitors. So, for example, when somebody goes to Google right now and they're typing in beauty school in Lawrenceville, Georgia, the first thing we see are the paid ads, of course, but then you have these companies that are pretty much dominating in the area, and this particular area is what we like to call the map pack, and this has everything to do with a citation as far as getting ranked here. Now you and I both know if we click on this, we'll probably find about 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same exact thing in the same area, but only these top three companies are getting the bulk of the leads. So the strategy to win is to find out exactly how many citations does Kiyun Academy by 124 have. And by the way, all a citation is your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. Most of these directories are free, by the way, too. It's like Yex, Yellow Pages, White Pages. There are thousands of different directories you could get into, but if Kiyun Academy has approximately 250 citations they're putting out monthly, then you want to make sure that you're putting out at least 300 to 350 per month, so you're outranking them month after month after month. And then you have this section down here. This is the organic section. This has everything to do with content on the website and backlinks. So obviously Empire Beauty School is, I mean, believe it or not, the same two companies are dominating in this area. And I'll explain to you exactly what they're doing so that you can hop on in and dominate with them too, or at least get in the competition. So Empire Beauty School, I went ahead and pulled them up. This is their site here. Very, very straight to the point site. Not a whole lot to look at, but notice it says Atlanta, Lawrenceville. So it's already telling Google, hey, look at us for these particular areas and for beauty school. So they're shooting these keywords over to them. All right. All right, they got a few things there. Boom, boom. Pictures. Good. More pictures. Right, social proof, more pictures. So they definitely have a little bit more content than you do. So I would say, but they still don't have 2,000 words. So I say if you get your homepage up to 1,500, you'll be able to outrank them when it comes to content all day. And of course, adding some more pictures on your homepage as well. But I'm going to hop over to this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It lets me see the back end of a website and what's going on with it. And this is that company, Empire edu cosmetology. The first thing we see essentially is a DR. The DR is a traffic flow from Google, and a UR is a trust flow from Google. I'm sorry, this is a power flow and this is a trust flow. Both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. And all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another website. So if somebody goes to a website and they click on something, it's a hyperlink, and that hyperlink takes them over to this particular site or to your site, and it transfers over trust and power flow to your site. So these are super powerful. Obviously, this is clickable. I could go in here and see what's working for them and how it could work for you, but I really want to get in front of these keywords because this is what makes all the difference when it comes to you being found on Google. Now, I'm not going to go through all 35,000 of them. I'm actually going to streamline it according to, let's do Lawrenceville since that's what we were looking at. And let's see. Okay, that's good. So 49 keywords for Lawrenceville. So for example, right here, cosmetology school, Lawrenceville, Georgia. This is telling us that 50 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the number 2 position for it, and they get 19 calls per month just from this one keyword, right? And notice it's specifically on the Lawrenceville, Georgia page. This is the page that it's taking them to. Then you have beauty school, Lawrenceville, Georgia. 30 people look for that per month. They're in the number 2 position as we saw on Google, and they get an additional 11 calls per month just from this one keyword. And then the list goes on and on. Esthetician school, etc. etc. These are the type of keywords that I'm going to suggest, Brenda, that you get in front of, because the more people that are able to find your site are going to turn into the more customers that are going to call you, and obviously the more students that you'll be able to connect with and enroll into your school. What if you wanted to do Atlanta, right? What if you wanted to target people that are in Atlanta? Well, let's go ahead and type in Atlanta and let's see what those numbers look like, because you could literally do this for any area you want to. Um, the strategy is kind of the same. So here we go. Cosmetology schools in Atlanta. 900 people look for that keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in a number 2 position for it, and they get 341 calls per month just from this one keyword. Then you have a totally different keyword, Atlanta cosmetology schools, 900 people look for that. So you get the idea. So these are the keywords that I'm going to suggest that you have added into your site. As far as these keywords being specifically for Atlanta, if you do want to target Atlanta, I'm going to suggest you add another page to your website, like locations, right? And it could just have a drop down. And when you hover over locations, you have Atlanta, you have Lawrenceville, and these are just the different locations that you want to target for other people to be able to tap into all the services that you have to offer, because people will travel for good service, but they got to know about you first, right? Now, I'm back on your page because I want to talk about some of the pictures. You also want to save the pictures as a type of keyword that you want to be found for. Do-Zia's Beauty School is great, but if I don't know about Do-Zia's Beauty School, then I won't be able to find, I won't be typing that into Google to find you. So I would save this as Beauty School Lawrenceville, Georgia, or Beauty School Snellville, Georgia, and then I'll put Do-Zia's Beauty School on the end of it. You don't even have to really put that because it's going to link them directly to your site. It always links directly to you, right? Okay, last but not least, I want to show you your business in the same exact tool. This is Do-Zia's Beauty School, and this is very normal. This is very typical for a business that hasn't really been marketed or hasn't been represented by a marketing company. But again, if you want to start seeing some changes with your leads and your phone calls, my suggestion is to do those 3 things. Go ahead and get some more content into that homepage, get some high-powered backlinks to power up that content, and add those keywords into the content as well too. All right, that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much, Brenda, for taking the time out to watch this. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I chose Atlanta, is because Snellville's population is, I'll show you real quick. Sorry about that. I should have had this pulled up. Okay, so Snellville's population is 20,000. Lawrenceville population is 30,000. And of course, oh, you're also neighboring Walton County. You have all of that over there too, because Snellville's right here. You got all of this for Walton County. That's another 99,000 that you could tap into if you wanted to just stay on this side. But of course, if you wanted to tap into Atlanta, Atlanta's population is I think 400 and something thousand, somewhere around there. So that's why I tapped into that, and I said it would be good if you wanted to expand, you could do that as well too. Okay, that's all that I have for you. I hope you found this very, very helpful. If you have any questions or any concerns, feel free to reach out to me. But I hope this helps. Okay, you have a blessed day. Take care.